congregation with a sort of very strong sense of social justice. It's also a community that's very musical themselves. And so their response to the issues and addressing the issues within the local community was to set up Givin at Laldie, headed up by, at the time, the two ministers that were here in the church then, Ian and Catherine. And the idea was really is tapping into kind of all the research that says that singing can have a very powerful effect on the individual, on physical health, on, you know, in terms of pain relief, in terms of improving your sleep, improving your back. It has a huge effect on your sort of emotional well-being as well. It can have a huge effect on that. So my post originally was to come and sit and listen and to get to know this community and just be aware of this community. And the work really in response to listening to people has been to set up 6 regular choirs and 6 regular singing groups. And the idea of this is that we're offering different groups to different people within the community on different levels. We're seeing quite a huge effect, and I mean, I think the biggest thing is that people want it. We set these things up in response to what people asked for, and the feedback and the evaluation we're doing is saying that it is having an effect in different people's lives and in the social sense of the community. I think, I mean, on the most positive, happy one is that, you know, the Gorbals is a great singing musical place, you know. Not that I had any doubts that it was, but I did wonder what it would be like being English, turning up, setting up choirs and wondering whether people would come, and they absolutely are coming. So I think it's, you know, it's just sort of one of the biggest things we've learned is each group's unique, they make their own sound, and it's sort of significant. You know, each group is taking on its own significance. The other thing that I've learned that's very important is the partnership work, that the choirs and the groups that are working well are working because it's not just Giving at Laldie. We're working with links with the schools, links with the churches, with Bridging the Gap, with the youth clubs, and that is making those groups much stronger by it being a partnership and a sort of a shared working experience. It's clear that there's so many gaps. So for every choir we run, we could very easily run another. And that would be lovely if the project could grow in that way. But I think the focus for us now is sustainability, is to make sure that every group we've set up is still here in 2, 3, 4 years, and that we sort of keep that going, that there's a legacy there.